sometime this week, your spiritual gifts started to shift. There was a change taking over you, but you didn't know how to define it. You didn't know how to name it. You didn't even know what to call it because these wounds were not visible to anybody else, but they were very visible to you. There's a lot that you've been healing behind the scenes, and you are being asked to keep going. And I know it's probably the last thing that you want to hear right now because I am speaking to someone who is emotionally, mentally at they're capped, they're tapped out. But I feel like the reason that you are tapped out is because there is a bounty on your heart, your pure heart. And people want to use this or obtain this or find it, John Wick style, Snow White and the Huntsman style, because they want to have this glamour or this, be able to get recognition or take your destiny. On top of that, your psychic abilities have changed. You are spiritually seeing things that you never really saw before. So your psychic abilities are heightened and you see people spiritually. So you can see their heart right now because, I don't know, it's like people are trying to tap into your heart space and snatch it and take it and rub it all over their body and be a freaking weirdo because they want to obtain recognition, fame. They want to be the star. So I don't know if people are trying to do this to you in the dream state or in the 3D, but I know for certain that you are being very careful with where you go. You've been second guessing, like, should I go there? Like places that you normally go, you just don't even want to go right now. You're really not wanting to be around people either, just because you're going through some type of awakening where you're seeing spiritually what somebody's heart actually is. It's showing you what type of character they are, what type of Decepticon they are, what type of gremlin they are. And that's scary. So somebody that you're used to seeing and you don't really like, you're like, yeah, I don't like them. I don't talk to them. I don't mess with them at all. But you're seeing them differently, like, oh my gosh, why do they look like a lizard? Or why do they look like a scorpion? I don't even know. Just whatever you're starting to see, you're seeing people differently because of where their heart actually is. And people are looking at you and maybe even somebody else that you love as, you guys are the key. We need your heart and then we can live forever. Or, you know, these people want to be drunk on power. It's crazy. So I hope what I'm saying is making sense, but it's going to make sense for whoever it's for. Freaking Mercury is almost out of the microwave and I seriously cannot anymore. Someone here is in great need of a hug because you might feel like you've tried everything. You've tried your cheat codes. You have tried relaxing and resting and not doing the most. You've tried everything that you could possibly do, and things or problems keep arising, and it might be simply terrifying. I'm talking to someone who is used to moving forward effortlessly, but whatever issues you've been dealing with for the last month or two have seemed vexing or troubling or has made you weary or really tired. So I am here to give you a message of inspiration, your virtual hug. If you are new here, I'm your bestie on the internet. Duh, I'm your favorite YouTuber. I'm your spiritual cheerleader. I'm your cosmic advisor. I am your chicken noodle soup for the soul. So I was trying to do the intro and I couldn't do it without getting emotional. So this is the third take and I'm not going to cry. I'm going to try really hard not to cry as I channel this message. You are destined for recognition, but you feel like giving up. And you don't have to tell anybody. It can be just between me and you that you're at peace with surrendering. You are at peace with, if it's not going to work, well, it is what it is. Not trying to force a timeline of however things could possibly work for you. Not all wounds are visible, and your wounds that you are acknowledging right now are not visible, and they're scary. So Holy Spirit is asking you to move forward effortlessly if that is what you feel called to, or ram your way through if that is what you feel called to do. You have a friend in your angelic team. You can always rely on them. Someone here also has a great love. I don't know if it's a best friend or if it's a family member or if it is a lover. If you feel comfortable to share, drop it in the comments. But if they even knew that you were thinking like this, they would tell you to shut up. Like, no, you're not going anywhere because you are the shamanic healer. You are the cheerleader for so many around you. But your wounds that you are acknowledging right now are painful, and there are things that you are transitioning through. So I'm getting that your transition is loading and you are trying very hard to not engage with destructive feelings or risky behavior, and you're being very careful with your energy, but your angels want you to laugh more. They want you to smile. They're saying you to keep going despite how you feel right now. They want you to keep going. And I don't mean like pressing yourself and making yourself crazy. Keep going as in don't give up. Don't give up hope. Hope is not lost. You represent the star. They are wanting you to bring more fun in your life. So however which way you try to slow down and you try to do things differently, they still are saying there's more to do with you having more fun and love in your life. Someone here has been feeling very emotional the last couple of days, and that is because this breakthrough it's loading. So affirm it below. My breakthrough is loading. My transition is loading. They want you to check on yourself more. You do so much for other people, and I feel like I'm speaking to someone who is severely burned out, but maybe very good at hiding it. Very good at hiding that they're tired or exhausted. And another thing is they want me to remind you that you have this light that you have to protect. Maybe you weren't as aware of what this light meant. Your being, your shamanic energy, you being the healer of the ages, you're not going anywhere, though you might feel like it. And your light, people really try to get you to engage, or they try to antagonize you, or they try to belittle you. There's a lot of different ways people try to engage with your light. And some of this could also be happening in the 5D. You guys have been looking for different ways to cover or protect yourself while you are sleeping because somebody wants your star power. Okay, so part of the reason why you might be feeling drained like this is because there are others coming for this light, coming for this star power as they are being depleted. You embody a lot of glamour. You mesmerize people. You glow. You do this naturally because of your heart. You have a pure heart. And this is why you're always glowing despite what you're going through. Because of your intentions, because of your heart. And you might feel like, no, my heart has been rotten lately. I haven't been feeling like myself. I feel like I've been abducted by aliens. I don't know what the frick is going on. And that is because you are fighting. You are fighting a battle in flesh and in spirit. And there are these hidden enemies, these hidden Decepticons, or it could even be hidden enemies that are playing in your face. But there are a lot of people that know you will be recognized for your efforts. You will be recognized for your heart. And kind of like the movie Snow White and the Huntsman, people are on the hunt for your heart. So the other day I got a message that there was this spiritual bounty on your head. So I didn't even realize that these two messages connected. And I hope that I'm not like all over the place as I try to explain what is on my heart. But the other day I got a message where it was this spiritual bounty. Everybody was looking to grab this crown off of your head, usurp your throne. But now I'm getting that this is in connection to your heart. So just as the evil queen in Snow White and the Huntsman was looking for Snow White to get her heart so she could be younger, people want what you have. They want this fountain of youth that you embody, this light, this pure heart, this childlike spirit. So the more that you are in your childlike wonderment, the better you are going to feel And it is so, so important that you are kind to yourself and gentle with yourself, because these people are on the hunt. If you didn't even realize or understand why you've been amping up your protection, some of you guys are getting a dog, some of you guys are moving, you are starting to outgrow certain environments and you're like, I think I need to move. I think I'm ready to move. Or people are making you uncomfortable, and it's not like you couldn't stay and deal with it. You just don't want to anymore. So you are being asked to retreat while keep going, and that seems very confusing. So keep going with what you are working on, for your health, for your spirituality, for your heart, for your childlike spirit, for the love in your life, but retreat from engaging in all of the effery afoot, being around people that are negative or giving them close proximity to you. You have been learning how to calm down, how to somewhat remain hidden, not because you're in hiding, but you know that a lot of people are trying to rile you up or get you wound up or get you upset. You have a very strong bond with someone. And Spirit is saying they want you to acknowledge this strong bond that you have with this person, because they are of like soulmate energy to you. They're also saying that compassion is your superpower. And someone here is feeling restless. Like, you are the creative director of your life, but right now you feel like you're the creative director of the apocalypse. You feel like you had big ideas. You feel like you keep forgetting things. There's all these things that you need to do, but you are incredibly hard on yourself. So as your breakthrough is loading, you are being asked to remember that the best case scenario always works out for you, that you can in fact do this, that you will not regret it. Your heart can command an army, a little army. Your speech, the way that you say things, the way that you glamour people, and you don't just glamour them, you motivate them and you inspire them. So whether it is a fleet of dragons or an army of men, you can do it all. So you are being asked to think differently, know your worth, and know that you're authentically exactly where you are supposed to be. But yeah, there are people coming for your authenticity because they don't have any. People are starting to show who they really are. You have a gift of sacred sight and how you are able to spiritually see people. And because you can't unsee how you're spiritually seeing people, you're a little bit scared. Like, I don't want to go over here. I don't want to go over there. I don't want to live here anymore. I don't want to do any of this anymore, because you are starting to spiritually see differently. Your psychic abilities are changing. People want to wear your authenticity like all over their face, all over their body. They want your pure heart. And yeah, I see you just really spending time by yourself and really like not wanting to go out so much. Not saying that you ever went out a lot, but even some of your normal errands, you're like, oh, like you don't know what you're gonna see. You're like, I could see anything. People are shape-shifting right in front of you. With the blink of your eyes, you are seeing people for who they always were, what you always clocked them to be. And this is going to make you show up for yourself even more, or help yourself even more, or protect yourself even more, I should say. You have been suffering a lot, and Spirit wants to remind you that your thoughts are not the truth. Okay, however hard you've been being on yourself, Spirit wants you to own your power. You set the tone for how your life goes. But right now, you might not be feeling like a force to be reckoned with, or feeling like your normal self, like you're really trying to get it up out of the mud. Trust your instincts and then act. Your charisma is a force. You don't need permission, and you can lead without asking. Pay attention to the people that don't like it when you lead, don't like it when you're in control, don't like it when you're independent of them. They're going to be showing you their true nature and their true face. So if you're going out seeing true faces everywhere you go, you're like, yeah, I need to protect my energy. I need to do things a little bit differently. Honor how you feel. Softness is not a weakness. It is a strength. So you have new feelings that are going to flow in. Emotions are now messages to you. Open your heart. Love starts here. Allow yourself to receive. So you're going to be canceling a lot of plans and still celebrating. Like, oh yeah, I had those plans over there. I don't care. I see you canceling a lot of plans, or whatever. I guess they are plans. Things that people wanted you to do with them. Like, hey, do you want to go here? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? And you're like, yeah, sure. Not anymore. Not anymore do you want to do that, because you're going to start seeing people for their actual heart and intentions. So your transition is loading because you are becoming the Empress. Empress mode is being activated. Your 10 of Pentacles is being activated. Your Wheel of Fortune. Something that you did not expect is about to unfold. So that's another reason why Spirit does not want you to give up. It's going to be that one message that you sent, that one email, that one thing that you posted that you're like, nobody's going to care about this. It doesn't even make sense. I don't even know why I try anymore. Everything is going to change very soon. Okay, everything is going to change very soon. I want to get like a day, 3 to 9 days. Okay, in 3 to 9 days, something is going to change where your Wheel of Fortune comes in, your 10 of Pentacles comes in, and you have Empress mode activated. But yeah, I feel like someone here is like trying to tell their emotions or their shadow self to like shut up. Like, I don't normally think like that. I'm not normally this sad, but there are things that are really weighing on you. And I just want to tell you guys that you're not alone. There is a lot that has been hidden from you as you've been working through this transition. You've had to calm down a lot. You've had to keep going. You've had to breathe a lot. You've had to retreat a lot. You've had to hide a little bit. But yeah, let's see what else is coming in for you guys. I want to see what else is going on. Okay. If you've had to do a lot of side hustling, I see that coming to an end. You not having to be, the Empress doesn't hustle. The Empress doesn't grind. You feel what I'm saying? The Empress doesn't have to run around. The Empress does not run around chasing her tail. Yeah, I see you guys stepping into your power. But what you've been seeing is, you know, kind of scary. You've been able to clock and articulate. That is a key thing. You've not only been able to clock things, but you've been able to better articulate what you're seeing. And if you were watching this during a retrograde, you should be proud of yourself at that, because this retrograde, I don't like to acknowledge it as much, but it has been so freaking blinking intense. Holy freaking A. Okay. Your angels are rooting for a relationship. If you guys are with your soulmate, they are rooting for this relationship because something is trying to drag it down. There are outside forces. Look at this. Viral. There are outside forces trying to swerve you from the love of your life, trying to swerve you from this relationship. You are going to be famous. Like, you cannot avoid it. So if you were thinking that it's not happening, it's happening. Fame, recognition, attention. So it's good that you're taking time out for yourself and that you know your psychic abilities are getting stronger and you're able to see people for like who they really are, because it's crazy. It is crazy. So you are also going to be changing direction abruptly from what you used to know, what you used to do. Maybe that is kind of scaring you. Like, well, I used to like doing this, or I used to like hanging out with this person. I'm telling you, this is a very big spiritual awakening for you because a lot is not resonating anymore. You are outgrowing damn near everything. Almost every circumstance, every person, you're like, I just don't want to be around them. I just don't want to be around them. And you're also kind of worried, like, oh, are they going to think that, you know, I'm being a brat, or I'm being super privileged, or I'm being really picky, or I'm being rude. It's who cares what they think? Seriously, you have to protect your energy at all costs. There's a lot of people that you've had enough of. They're all talk. They don't stand up for you. They don't have your back. They wreak all types of freaking havoc in your life. I see you shutting it down and saying no. You're not letting anyone drag you into anything. Unexpected love. You have unexpected love coming in at a time where you need it the most, at a time where there are so many that you cannot trust. Wow. Money showers. There is a windfall coming in. Wheel of Fortune. What else did I get? The Empress. Fame. Viral. Money showers. Ten of Pentacles. I want to remind you that nothing can keep you down, though a lot will try. You are going to start reminding people of why they fell in love with you in the first place. Love is so important here. Love for yourself. You are going to stop doubting yourself and you are going to trust yourself. Self-care isn't selfish. Maybe this is the longest round of self-care you've ever entertained, and so maybe you're a little bit worried, like, well, I've never had to take this much time off, or I've never had to take this much of a step back, like what the F, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm a little bit worried. But stay on the trail of self-care is not selfish. Say yes to love. Say yes to self-care. That is the trail that you are on. Loving yourself now. I see you guys flirting a lot. And Spirit is saying you are going to be the first to do many things. Trust yourself. As I know somebody was crying today, or just like, I don't even know what to do anymore. I just don't even know. And so I want to remind you that not only do you have this beautiful glowing heart, it makes you glow. It makes you shine in any circumstance. It's why you've been hated on since you were small. I am here to remind you of how you spiritually see people, how you are a healer, and how you have a love that is forged in fire. Okay, some of you guys have already met this person, and some of you are about to meet this person. And then on top of that, the big cherry on top is you are not going to be struggling. You'll be able to pay for anything that you need, do anything that you want. And so it's time for you to celebrate life more, to stop and smell the roses, to plan that getaway instead of saying, maybe, I don't know. Spirit is saying, say yes. Say yes to going away. Say yes to going on that date. Say yes to flirting. Say yes to new love. Trust yourself. You have the gift of spiritual sight, but sometimes you do not trust the things that you see. I'm getting the Vikings, that it takes courage. So you guys could like the show Vikings or Last Kingdom. And basically, in the show, you see Ragnar get doubted by a lot of people. Like, oh, there's nothing west. We tried going west before. Like, what are you even talking about? You will do things that other people will doubt. Don't doubt yourself on top of that. The courage that it takes is going to bring you expansion. It's going to bring you stability. You have the courage to do things that others wouldn't even fathom, or they look for the shortcut or the easy way, or they just want to, be one of these bounty hunters out here stealing hearts so they can sip on the fountain of youth and glow for a day or two. That's what's really freaking sad, is these people trying to take what money cannot buy. People that don't want to do the work, that just want to take off of you, emulate what you're doing. And you guys have people that take from you in many different ways, that try to siphon what it is that you do. So it could be people just monitoring you, watching you, stealing from you, copying you. And then there's others that hunt you and try to take your likeness, your authenticity, and your pure heart. So oh my gosh, I got eye on the heart. Someone here could have an evil eye jewelry with the heart in the eye. We contain the treasure. Affirm this below. I contain the treasure. Because you are the treasure. Your heart is the treasure. Wow. That is like, wait, what? Oh my gosh. I exist intensely. Your presence is being recognized by a lot of different people. And some people don't want to acknowledge it because they're jealous or envious. But again, love is going to prevail in your life. Today, my husband said something to me and it made me like, oh, he was like, when you started your channel, I know it was hard for you at first. Like, it's something that you really wanted to do, but you didn't have like all of the confidence, or you like second guessed yourself a lot. He's like, and now when you film, he's like, you would never know that, you were so terrified in the beginning. He's like, you did that. He's like, you stuck with it. Because I was always the type of person to like start something and not finish it. Like, oh, this sounds like a great idea. And then my ADHD ass is like, nah, I'm bored. And he's like, no, you really stuck with it through the years. He's like, and look at what you've done. Like, look at how far you've come. And I was like, oh, I wanted to cry. I was like, what? Thank you so much. Spirit is teaching you how to be free. God is teaching you how to be free. So you don't have to answer to anyone. So you can be your own boss. So you can do your own thing. But also bringing you love. Your presence is being your presence is being acknowledged, okay? And you exist intensely. People can't help but feel your presence. People can feel it when you're in the room. So just like you can spiritually see people, whether they're good or bad, people can feel your presence and then they turn around like, whoa, who the frick is that? So there's a lot of reasons people would want to take from you. They try to emulate your confidence or your authenticity. People are always trying to take from you, people that you don't even know. That's the kicker, okay? People are always trying to take from you, people that you've never even met, people that you don't even know, because we are in the age of Aquarius. We are in the age of social media. You guys know that you have stalkers. You know that you have trolls. You know that you have people monitoring you. But you surrender to God's plan that you are in good hands. Okay? You have been amping up your protection. Oh, sorry, I feel like there's a hair on me. You've been amping up your protection. You've been being mindful. So why are we being so hard on ourselves? Because there's a lot of change taking place. This is probably the most transformative change you've been through in a long time. And there has been 5 to 10 years leading up to this. And the last 2 months have been atrocious. If you thought like the last couple of years were bad, you're like, what is this? I don't ever want to go through this again. There is a lot of jealousy surrounding the way that you communicate and the way that you build up your legacy, the way that you protect yourself, the way that you are always 10 steps ahead. People see you as very witty and charming, and you know that you're never alone, but sometimes you feel really lonely. Does that make sense? Like, you know that you're never alone. You know that your angels are with you, but sometimes it doesn't mean that you still don't feel kind of like sad that you are so separated from other people because of their intentions. A lot of people don't have good intentions around you. People really like being around your light and your essence so they can take and take and take and take and take, so they can drain you. You are being resurrected right now. And so a lot of people are trying to figure out what you're up to, like what you're going to do next. And you have been lying low. You have been remaining hidden. So people have been looking for you in the dream state, okay? Okay. There's something that you want to do. There's a couple things that you want to do. And you were being told to go for it. You were worried about it hindering something. Does that make sense? Like, you were worried if you go to do this one thing, it's going to make you broke, or it's going to ruin your whole life, or do you know what I mean? And you were being given the green light to do it, to do what you want. You're like, no, that's too much for me. Like, if I do that, people are going to be looking at me like I'm crazy. Like, that's such a big thing to do. And why do we care about their opinion at all? Why do we care about their opinion at all? You're doing this for you. This move is for you. This car is for you. This family, this love life, this 10 of Pentacles, this Empress mode, this viral moment is for you. So, you are getting ready to rise out of this forest and show people like what real strength looks like. You come out leading the pack. I tell you guys all the time, animals are very drawn to you. You can most likely communicate with animals and children or babies. Look at this, you guys, the Six of Wands. And I dropped it. You're kind of a big deal. You are kind of a big deal. Holy Spirit, is there anything else that the collective needs to know? Keep calling back your power. Keep calling back your energy. Cleanse and free of negativity. Manifest what you want because you are a boss. You are bossing up on all levels. Okay, affirm it below. I am bossing up on all levels. I surrender. I am in good hands. I am the treasure. I will come out leading the pack. Yeah, people try to take advantage of you because they know that you're sweet. They know that you're kind. And to see you acting like differently, well, normally I can get them to do this or that or this. And they can't get you to do anything right now. Like, no, there is a veil. There's a veil being lifted with what you can see. You could always clock people's behavior. You're like, yeah, I don't trust them. I don't know about them. I don't know about all of that. But now you can see them too. Okay, you can see them shapeshift in front of you. Wow. So it would look like they're like, hi, I'm your boss, but this is what you see. Do you know what I mean? They're like, oh, I'm really, what's a good card? I'm really a nice guy, but this is who they really are. Do you know what I mean? This is what you guys are seeing. And that other people can't. Like, you see the jealousy, you see the envy. You're now reading you have a gift to read people's intentions. And you're like, I'm gonna stay inside my house. I'm gonna stay inside my house. But you have a community that's coming in to support you. So I don't know if you guys are online or if you have found a group of people that you like hanging out with. You deserve that, okay? You deserve that love. You deserve that support. Okay, we have health concern. This whole message could be tied to a health concern that has been making you want to give up. Making you want to just like, okay, it feels like every time you put out a fire, something else happens. And you're like, why? I don't understand why. So let me see what I can find out about this health concern. It's a lot of evil eye. This health concern is a lot of evil eye on your future, on your maturity, on people not getting close proximity to you. People that are really mad, like, I was so close to snatching their heart. I'm going to get the bounty and I'm going to get the heart. So people are really pissed. Like, who the heck do they think they are? It's like people are really teaming up against you because they feel like their dynasties are crumbling, their covens, their groups, their own finances, their own life. Wow. People are really jealous of your intuitive nature, of your psychic abilities. They want to cause conflict in your life. This could be an attack against your marriage. So it's important that you are always watching your vibration and taking care of yourself. These people want to cause conflict within your body, conflict within your relationships that are most important to you. So these are definite chaos agents. And that mean to bring oh my gosh, I can't talk. That mean to bring destruction. So don't give up. Like, you have superpowers that have yet to be unlocked. I just keep getting surrender. So Spirit is saying you are on the doorstep of greatness, of your new life. And there is so much changing for the better, but you're feeling like a little down it's important that you stay silent about what your plans are and what you're doing, that you're protecting yourself when you're sleeping, or before you go to bed, protecting yourself, just staying prayed up and strapped. One of my anthems for this channel is we vibrate high, high as heaven. We stay prayed up and strapped in every sense of the word. Our destiny is ours by birthright. Don't start none, won't be none. You have an army of angels at your back. You have spirit animals all around you. And you know what? Sometimes it's good to just have a good cry. Because I do feel like you guys have come out of survival mode. So you're actually like eerily calm about what has been unfolding. But it's still like, oh, like want, like, oh, more bad news. Like I can't. There is something that you are worried about that you're going to get resolved. Trust me, whatever this issue is, you're going to get it resolved. Speak from your heart when you're praying or manifesting, or, you know, whatever your beliefs are. Your transformation, your strength is being acknowledged. It's going to be on display. Your transformation and your strength is going to be displayed. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything else I want to pull from? Let me pull from this. I gotta be careful with this deck. It's so slick. Holy Spirit, is there anything else we need to know? I also feel like God, your angels, your spirit animals, and Jupiter is coming in to save the day. You're going to be seen as a hero. I know you don't feel like one right now. You feel like blah, but there is a gift coming in for you. Beauty, joy, happiness, flowers. Jupiter again. Oh my gosh, you guys, I got Jupiter in this deck for expansion, and I got Jupiter in this deck. What? Okay, so remember that I said 3 to 9 days, and there's a 9 on top of here. So now you could be a life path 9, or this could be the 9 days that I was telling you about. You also could be a Virgo, sun, moon, or rising. You could be getting an invitation, but you are going to be appreciated. Prepare to be appreciated by people. And something beautiful is about to blossom. Some type of gift or joy or beauty is going to be surrounding you. Oh, I love that. It's like you're going from a cactus to a flower. Okay, Holy Spirit, anything else? Okay, we have nature. Need for grounding, connect with Mother Earth. If you have a desire to escape, you go outside. Okay, you go outside, you walk around. You could also do the salt stomping if you can't go outside, if you feel like your neighborhood isn't safe, or you can't like really just go walking around by yourself. Another thing that you could try to ground your energy is salt stomping. You can do this in the tub, put a mound of Epsom or magnesium salt in a little pile and step on that, stomp on that, get your feet and your toesies all in it, and do that for 10 minutes, and then start your shower and see how you feel. But yeah, I really see you guys protecting your auric field. We have the piano. Control over your emotions. Practice self-control. Fine-tune a situation. There's something that you're fine-tuning. Don't look at it like it's the end-all, be-all. You're going to fine-tune whatever this issue is. Your soul's about to be free. Spirit is saying you're not bound to anything. And then we have the child. You are getting a new beginning where you get to have fun. This is going to be a beautiful childlike experience. Now, you could be having children, or you are getting to play more. Yeah, this is being hidden from you, that you are going to be able to play more. Like, take a risk on yourself. You're always having to hold it together. Then we have dream catcher, protected from evil, attracting good things, filtering out the bad. You are filtering out snakes. Okay, you are filtering out enemies, deceit, people that cheat, that are jealous, envy. You are filtering out setbacks, temptation, treachery, loss. Ooh. I got a lot of Scorpio energy, so let me know if that is important. Scorpio, Virgo, Leo. and Jupiter. It's like there's a lot that's come to upheaval, the star. So we have hope, recognition, dreams, reputation, Jupiter again. Jupiter times 3. That came out for you guys. That is crazy. So yeah, there's a lot that you've been working on from the past. Like, oh, okay. You've been working on a lot of family wounds from your past. You have been acknowledging a lot of things about how your parents were with you, how your siblings were with you, and why you've always been the black sheep. Okay, so you've been going over why you were once influenced in the way that you were, why you're different. I don't know, something that you've seen or dreamed or read. This could be a show, a movie. It's going to remind you of how you were raised. It's going to remind you of how you were treated. And God wants to remind you of how far you've come since these people treating you like this. And then it's going to kind of all come full circle or make more sense of like why that happened the way that it did. Okay, because you are now anchored in a different timeline. You are anchored in safety and things that are consistent and stable. But you've dealt with a lot of hard lessons and sabotage. You also could have lived a life that you were not proud of at one point, and maybe you put other people's needs before your own. You've really cleaned up your act. You're really doing things different. You're learning to put yourself first. You're learning to protect your energy. Okay, you are about to be a big success. There's a career change coming. You're going to be making a big purchase. Now, making big purchases, this is plural. You will be making big purchases. Right now you're doubting it, like, oh, I really don't need that thing. And I feel people are going to be judging me. And who cares? They're judging anyways. Riddle me what? They're judging anyways. Fuck them. I said what I said. You're going to be earning more money. You are earning more money. So people think, oh, they just glitter and they're this and they're that. No, they know that you glow. They know that you glow. It's not something that you can buy. Now, you can always look more sparkly with some highlighter or some concealer, but you know what I'm saying. You're glowing. It's a different type of glow. You don't need makeup on to glow. You're glowing because this is your heart. This is your spiritual rank that is blinding people. So yeah, it's time to take a chance on the life that you've always wanted. There's something that you don't even know. Like, there's something that you always do, like as your job or as your daily routine, that is going to be the thing that makes you big, like overnight. And there's all this hard work that you've put in, and you're about to get rewarded in ways that you just don't even understand. It's time to graduate. Training wheels off. It's time to receive your halo, your wings. Yeah, you guys glow like this light. Like this fairy. People can't ignore it. As much as they want to try. See the star. They can't ignore you. Let them try. Okay, I think that's it, you guys. I'll get one more from this deck. Holy Spirit, can I have one more? But yeah, we got Jupiter 3 times. You have a community coming in. People love the breakthrough. People love the way that you bring community together. The way that you communicate. Even on your worst day. People like you. Because there's so many people that want to emulate you and destroy you at the same time. But a lot of people have respect for you. You actively change people's minds about you, but there are people that want to be in a higher position that want your pure heart. They want your likeness. They want your essence. They better tread lightly. So yeah, keep calling back your energy. Keep protecting it. Okay. I think that's it. Yeah, you guys have a breakthrough coming in. Landing on the moon. This will be your guys' advice. The first power. Darkness makes vision possible. All of the darkness that we've gone through, whether we were sabotaging or we were the black sheep or we were being scapegoated or lied to or tricked or we feel like we failed, all of that darkness has made us who we are now, which is nothing short of supernatural, nothing short of astonishing. I love you guys so much. I hope that this message made sense, because I don't even know. When it hits Mercury, I'm just like, let me know if you guys know what I'm saying. Okay? You have a spiritual power that is being unlocked. And you might want to wear sunglasses because you're seeing some things and you're like, I don't want to go outside and make faces at people as they start shape-shifting. Maybe I should wear my sunglasses. Like, maybe that. On top of that, there is so much love coming in. Whatever ailment or issue or health concern you feel like you're going through right now, you will know. Your angels will show you what the next steps are if they are necessary. Okay? Sometimes we get in our head and we stress and we worry just to find out like that it's not as bad as we thought it was. Now, I'm not saying that I'm a doctor or I'm a counselor or I'm a therapist or anything like that, but you will know what the next step is to do. That will make you feel better. Okay? And I love you guys so much. New messages on Patreon are being posted. And I think that's it. Important links are in the description box. Don't forget to smash the you know what, hit the bell, all the things. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.